Welcome to the studio at African Utility Week in PowerGen Africa. Today I'm speaking with Mike Ballard. Hi Mike, thank you for joining us. Mike, as the energy landscape continues to dramatically change globally, how do you see the utilities relationship with the customer changing to adapt with this type of change?
I think the first thing is that there is an increasing awareness in utilities that customers are the key answer to many of the problems that they have in this industry. So, in the African continent, the challenges around not enough capacity in generation, customers are a key answer to that problem by engaging with customers, understanding when customers are using energy, why they're using energy, can help inform utilities about how they can use those customers to help them shift some of that demand to off-peak periods, to get customers to engage in with their utility to solve some of those problems, but also to help customers understand why investing in energy, why paying bills is an important part of building that energy infrastructure in Africa. So customers are the central part of that of that problem.
And what advice do you have for utility companies regarding this agility, especially when they're looking to adapt in this dynamic, changing environment?
So I think the first piece I would say around agility is around measurements. So what utilities lack often is this visibility of their network. Where is energy being generated, especially in distributed generation now with solar and wind. Generation is coming from many different places now. But where is energy being consumed, and when is it being consumed? And until you are able to visualize your network at a granular level, you can't start to answer some of those problems. So that agility comes from being able to first measure and then to be able to process. And to smart meter programs are great, but they're only great if you then have the systems available to be able to ingest and analyze that metering data. So visualizing it, getting data in, and then getting that data out into your enterprise systems is where that agility is going to come from.
And what's the best technology investment that utility companies, specifically in emerging regions, can make to ensure a future success?
Metering systems first. For metering systems first, they'll help get that visibility. And then from that, you can branch out into areas of analytics. So start to really, and those analytics, by the way, those answers have been found all around the world. What we don't want to see is utilities reinventing the wheel and wasting time and money on problems that have already been solved somewhere else. So by working with international partners, you can start to learn those lessons from other countries, accelerate the solutions that can help this region. And then, in following analytics, you're then looking into things like revenue management, smart prepay, very interesting. Prepay is an established process in here, but using smart metering and prepay together, using the mobile devices that customers have in Africa, 80% adoption rate of mobile phones here, means that mobile phones are a great tool to engage with those customers, to get them, as I said at the beginning, as part of the answer to these problems around peak demand and shifting load.
And what are some of the most exciting developments that you've seen come out of industry in recent years?
I love IoT. I think sensorization of the grid and being able to get much more granular visibility in far broader parts of your network, and the tools now available to ingest all of that IoT data and put it in front of your utilities or in front of your customers. In Oracle we're starting to see an adoption of augmented reality as being a really interesting tool. That ability to merge real-time situational data with those fieldwork processes. So, for example, if you're at a substation, you want to do maintenance on a substation, you want to be able to see in real time what is the status of all of the components of that asset. What is the maintenance history of that asset? What are the steps that I need to perform to maintain that asset safely? And by putting all of that information in the hands of your field workers in real time, increases safety, increases performance, it increases reliability on that network. So I think the combination of IoT and augmented reality are really exciting for utilities specifically.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mike. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel now for more industry-related content.